because nobody in my family went to church. Closest thing to God was a picture of Jesus on the wall. My grandma, she was actually the light for my life as a kid. And honestly, I give credit to her because as things got darker in my life, she was the only evidence of God that I could see. And she was the one, when things first happened to me, the sexual abuse, when I went and saw her, she knew immediately when she looked into my eyes that something was wrong. And then she just hugged me, and I was so broken. Normal behavior for me was now all trauma related. I'll never forget the first night I spent there, and the first night things happened, I was so scared. I didn't know how to react. It was complete darkness. But I remember going up to him the next day and said, I'm going to tell on you. And he turned it on me. He turned and he looked at me. He says, I'm just going to tell him it was your fault and it was your idea. I'll never forget. That was the moment. It felt like someone come up and just put shackles on my hands and feet. That second, I became a prisoner. It caused me to react to some things. It was trauma reacting. Vision was lost. My identity was taken away, stolen. Truth was taken from me. Security was taken from me. All of it was gone, immediately destroyed. That grew with me my whole life. So one time I was over at your mom's apartment, her brother and sister were there, and somehow him and Terry got into it over something. But because of the way I grew up, now remember, normal guy got a knife stuck in his hand over a comment. You didn't know what was going to happen. And then your mom's like, knock it off, this and that. And she got in the middle of it. Now all three of them are back and forth, and it was a yelling match. And in my mind, I'm like, whoa, what's going to happen? I'm in the middle of this. What's going to happen next? All of a sudden, Terry runs off and Brandy runs off, and Terry was crying, and they both go in the other room, and Rusty just casually walks over to the fridge, comes up with his bowl of cereal and sits on the couch and says, you want some cereal? And my heart's racing. I'm like, okay. He goes back to eating. They come out, each one of them on either side of Rusty, and they start kissing him on the cheek and hugging him. Oh, we love you, Rusty. And he's sitting there eating his cereal. He didn't move. Yeah. He just eats his cereal. My emotions just tipped over because what I thought was going to happen didn't happen. It was completely de-escalated for them, but not for me. I didn't know how to handle it. There's a lot of people out there like that. When you see someone who's gone through an issue, whether it's sexual abuse or other trauma, their normal is completely different. It's brokenness that can be whole, it can be healed, and it can become right again.